The 8 of them, they're 4 of 9 shooting in the paint, so a little bit different in terms of the efficiency.
Iriafen inside, going against Griner. That one does not.
For the rookie inside.
Here's Gray. That one is left short. Sykes tips it out of the hands of Jones. It ends up back with Atlanta. Here's Canada. 10 on the shot clock for the Dream.
But look at that defense. And 4-time all-defensive player Brittany Sykes there to staying connected. And now recovering to Ryan Howard.
And the miss.
Her size, for her height, her arms are just ridiculously long in a great way.
Sykes jumper doesn't go. Iriafen fought for that offensive board. Here she is now, attacking Griner. Griner got a piece of that one on the block.
Best in WNBA history with block shots.
Canada off the kick, pump fake, attacks, got her own miss. Gray, extra one to Howard, thought about it, kept her foot down.
Oh, she was up on those toes.
Howard the reverse, what a high finish.
Oh my goodness.
Citron works off Iriafen. Here's her jumper. That one rattles down and out. Gray turns it up a notch, gets to the hoop and the finish.
Well, Brittany Griner had sized up and gotten a seal on Kiki Iriafen to slow her recovery to that straight line drive. Touch. But I tell you what, BG is so tough inside defensively.
Canada with the steal and the finish. And Sydney Johnson is going to call a timeout as Atlanta to start this third quarter.
Yeah, 6-0 run to begin the third quarter, and Washington has done such a stellar job defensively in that first half in terms of taking paint touches away. Really are being challenged by Atlanta in different ways.
Here's Iriafen. Dolson with a seal on Jones. And they're going to get a whistle and a foul call.
25%.
Nice in-out dribble there. Sykes just couldn't get the layup to go.
She's
Here's
so
Howard.
quick.
Citron fighting with Jones down low. And they're going to get a foul called.
He has been able to create havoc for opponents in a myriad of ways. Experience across the board.
And their best start in the first 10 games since 2016, which, funny enough, was also a 7 in
Maryland together, and it's just really fun to see him elevate and go to this level. He said, I just couldn't pass it up. He is making the most of his opportunity for sure.
Sykes working on Gray. Pump fake, jumper does not go.
Look at this defense by Sykes, just sitting right in the lap of Ryan Howard, and then switches off to Gray.
Howard trying to get away from Citron inside Griner.
Good shadow boxing there by Citron.
And Jones hits the three. That's a dangerous.
Right, I mean, Jones extending the floor, knocking in a triple.
Extends the run to 12-0 here for Atlanta. Canada coming in for the rebound for the Dream and pushing quickly down the floor.
Good job by Shook Sutton to take the paint away, but oh boy.
Up and under move did not work. Jones on the interior doesn't go. And Griner able to back tap it to Canada. Howard, extra one. Gray with time and space. Makes him pay.
That's all she needs, and she doesn't need much of either of those. Time and space. And that triple was pure yet again for Gray.
Back cut there by Sykes, able to catch and control. Extra one, Sutton three. Does not go. There is a lid on that hoop for Washington right now.
Yeah, especially from range, just 2 of 10 right now for the Mystics from 3.
Canada attacking. And Canada to the ground, slow to get up, but is up off.
And getting a piece of the airborne shooter there, and still get 2 at the line. But
I was going to say, I think the shot's back.
I think it's back. She must have gotten in the gym. Need to get reps. Get some more fluidity to your shot mechanics, and she has done that supremely well.
Austin and Melvin into the game here, along with Edwards. Austin in the paint, going at Hillman. Count the bucket and the foul.
right now for the home team.
And that snapped a 16-0 Atlanta run. And Austin able to pay off the three-point play there. 137 lead here for the Dream. Third quarter action continues. Here's Pow Pow. Hits the three. The three-point shooting for Atlanta continues.
So that's a pow, pow, pow then from three, because my goodness, she was at least 3 feet behind the line somewhere. Dawn Staley has a pom-pom swinging. Happy for her kid, Tahina Pow Pow.
Austin off 1 foot, fading, doesn't go. Hillman controlling the loose ball. Pow Pow in transition. Kicks it, Coffee attacking. Now Bree Jones. Back with Pow Pow, entry down low. Jones trying to go baseline, and they're gonna get a travel call. Here's Sykes, Citron. Austin, 6 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards. Long 2 jumper doesn't go. Jones the rebound.
Melvin just trying to do her best to stay in lockstep with Tahina Pow Pow there.
Sykes, hand-to-hand combat down low with Jones.
Yeah, cross match down inside.
Hillman off the pump fake, kicks it. Pow Pow.
Well, just a skosh right there, but they didn't pay it off from 3 that time.
Austin is going to head back to the free throw line. But first she's going to just make sure that elbow's okay. It looked like she landed on it.
Yeah, she had missed really on pace to really get some traction with her this season coming into this game.
Brittany Griner, Alicia Gray returning to the ball game. Emily Engstler getting her first minutes here.
She's a workhorse, and you're going to see that on both sides. Emily Engstler is an energy giver for the Washington Mystics, and they need that right now.
Pow Pow, 3 on the shot clock. Over to Griner, 1 second, just turns, fires, finishes.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do to contest that? The fingers for BG.
Austin stops on a dime, pull-up J goes.
And that's what you're going to see more of. Last 3 games averaging those 11 points. Just under 17 minutes of action, so she's trying to earn more minutes on the floor.
Coffee from the corner does not go as Sykes controls the rebound and pushing. Sykes attacking. Layup halfway down, rolls out. Austin keeps it alive though for Washington. Fades off that one. Engstler keeping it alive, kicks it out to Melvin. Steps into it. Gets the drop. Back with it. 8 on the shot clock. Works off the screen. Goes to Hillman. Nice pocket pass and finish.
That was a beautifully executed offensive set. Clap. A hand on top of the other one. Clap it nice and slow and soft on that. He loved it.
Edwards reverse layup doesn't go. It is US Open Sunday. Hillman. Pow Pow. 10 on the shot clock for Atlanta. Griner. Inside, blocked by...
And he's a tall one like Mama.
He's catching me. After that challenge here for Washington with possession. Edwards, 6 on the shot clock. Turns off. Howard just couldn't get that up over the lip of the rim.
Yeah, really good footwork down inside by Edwards. Just couldn't pay it off. Get it high enough to drop.
Pow Pow. 10 on the shot clock. Under a minute to go here in the quarter. Howard, deep 3. And Austin pushing.
Oh, she did. Yep.
Got caught with the palm under the ball. And double dribble.
I'm going to initiate that way again.
Jones 3 is off the mark. And possession will go back to Washington. 38.5 seconds to play here in the third.
Organize here in the quarter court. Atlanta has taken a lot of their first and second actions in the quarter court away. Sticking right with Citron.
And Citron is fouled, will head to the free throw line.
And that's the kind of challenge that Washington getting downhill.
Citron in 87%
games. She has scored in double figures.
Make it 11. And she just hit 10.
Coming into this game. Yeah, I mean, but still, I mean, the consistency of a rookie to come in and now full of games. So everyone understands, you know, the player personnel side of things and what you like to do. But even with knowledge of that, opponents still haven't been able to disrupt her in that way.
Oh, Angstler picking the pocket twice of Walker Kimbrough. 1 second, Melbourne at the end of the quarter almost banked it in.
Oh my goodness.
Well, shout out to the DC Defenders, won the XFL championship yesterday.
First one, love it. District of Champions here in the DMV.
8 on the shot clock here for Atlanta. Canada, a little hesitation attacking baseline. Nice drop off to Gray with the finish.
I mean, what a calculated dime by basketball with purposeful cuts, and that's exactly why Gray is on the line.
I would say it's also a very strong drink. She's
Coffee over there. It is a Sunday brunch time, so all that.
Citron 3 off the mark, and they're going to say it will be
at halftime right now, just 22. So now Atlanta has taken away not just the 3 ball. Washington's only knocked in 3 of those, but they've also now collapsed the paint and disallowed easy touches and finishes in there, and that is why this lead has ballooned the way that it has for Atlanta.
Howard. 3 doesn't go.
That one.
Jones jumper doesn't go. Angstler with the rebound.
Really, Angstler, another player who can initiate offense.
Citron getting to the hoop, left that short.
Just those second chance points. Washington hasn't been able to maximize any of those. Just 6 offensive boards, 3 second chance buckets. 1 shot and done because of the Atlanta defense.
Gray off the mark. Points in this one here for Alicia Gray. Nice pass to Melbourne as she controls now. Citron. Angstler works off Dolson. Attacking.
You got the switch that she wanted there, and the cross match got her to Naz Hillman inside.
Dolson had 3 Dream players collapse on her as Canada comes up with it. Drop pass back to Howard.
Well, look at what Washington is trying to do defensively, and they're not matched. And that's why Atlanta was able to score right there.
10 of 14 from the floor is Alicia Gray in this ball game.
Yeah, and Kiki Iriefin right there. He wasn't in good balance to pull that one. But she was wide open, so I get the decision to shoot it.
5 on the shot clock. Howard, 2 feet in the paint.
A nice contest by Citron. Citron plays so disciplined on the defensive side and just mistimed that pass and threw it behind Kiki Iriefin on that one.
Jones with Melbourne on her. Kicks it to Hillman. Hillman adds a 3 to the party. And Sydney Johnson would like a timeout here as Atlanta continues to pour it on.
And Naz early in that contest, so it was
that
in
was
the preseason game. Well, they didn't have her services.
Correct.
So I think it makes a huge difference to have Jordan Canada on the floor. Was the initiator of offense, and now she's off the ball, and I think that's why you've seen a lot more offensive creativity overall by the Dream.
Canada came up with the steal here for Atlanta. Attacking on the pass fake. They're going to get a foul on Sugar.
To add to the mix, I mean, they already had great synergy developing without her services, so now you add her. You have a healthy Jordan Canada to add to the mix. I mean, they already had great synergy developing without her services, so now you add her offensive prowess that she brings to the floor. I mean, she's a demon defensively, and she sits low under the ball, and she's a pace setter. How she plays on the defensive side as well.
Austin. Now Sutton. Here's Edwards. 10 on the shot clock for Washington. Try to lob it inside.
For this very young team, I mean, the Mystics are the youngest team in the WNBA. So every opportunity they have to be on the court together is a bonus.
Sykes coming up with the rebound. That was really nice rotation from Austin on the defensive end. Sykes in transition is going to head to the free throw line, as they call it, on Jordan.
Swings. when you don't have consecutive stops on top of consecutive scores.
And deflect per game, and Atlanta has kept her off the free throw line as Howard's three's off the mark.
Yeah, and that's what Carl Smesco was telling us prior to the game. He said we got to keep them off the line collectively.
Emily Angsler, what a move in transition with the finish. Pow now with it. Caldwell, 8 on the shot clock. Pow in the corner, hits the three.
And Washington was disciplined there. I mean, Shug Sutton was the help that helped her. She weak side, dropped down in front. But then everyone has to be on a string and no one can be late. And they were on that last one for that triple in the corner.
Angsler threes off the mark. Austin offensive rebound. Baseline jumper does not go. Loose ball controlled by Austin. Sykes kicks it. Edwards attacking.
Just 2 of 10 for Slim.
I go
mentally get fatigued as well.
.80-48 lead here. 4:10 to go in this fourth quarter. And Sykes is...
So there's some confidence that comes with that.
Sykes, 8 on the shot clock. 6 seconds now. And going into the body of Caldwell.
What her impact has been and will continue to be, but Sika Kone has changed the flow of how the game is rolling along.
Coffee with it, 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it to Walker Kimbrough. 4 seconds now. Pow. Hits from deep.
Now that was a advantage, not 17 made threes. Incredible display of arrows. That's what as a head coach there, multiple NCAA tournament appearances. They fired those threes, I tell you what. Spread you out and fire them up.
And a whistle and a foul is going to be called
with the Iowa Hawkeyes after 3 seasons with Villanova.
Caldwell threes off the mark. Kone trying to track down that rebound, eventually ends up with Olsen. Olsen from distance. Edwards fighting for that loose ball. Caldwell comes up with it.
And Olsen was playing the piano on the basketball coming down with that thing. Just missed on the triple try, but I like the aggression.
Caldwell attacking.
And sold out 4 consecutive games. And it's just been so much fun for me to watch, all in particular, shining through and it being respected and appreciated the way that it has been over the last several seasons. It's awesome.
Theory lost the handle on that one as Edwards controls and is fouled.
Missed a couple games to start the season. The back injury. Second season out of UConn.
Splits the pair at the line.
With that high ball screen, but then Sika Kone right there to make the necessary switch defensively.
Caldwell kicks it. Here's Walker Kimbrough. Threes off the mark.
I mean, the synergy of that is why they have this lead.
Pow with the rebound for Atlanta. 2 minutes to go here in the fourth. Hillman attacking downhill. Gets that to drop.
And they got it to go. I mean, talking about the assist numbers, I mean, Atlanta assist per contest, 20.4. But they have put the ball in the right place at the right time.
Olsen getting to her mid-range game.
And she has been a menace in the slot. And the slot extended with that 1-2 dribble pull-up.
Here's Theory in the corner. That three goes down.
And yet another triple for that quarter court, and that's what makes it so difficult. They don't even have BG or Bree Jones on the court right now, and that right there is fascinating.
43% from range here this afternoon. Under a minute to go now here in the quarter. Caldwell. 6 on the shot clock. Theory, 3 seconds. Layup does not go. Sutton the rebound. Sutton pushing. Here's Edwards. Foul line jumper. That one rattles home.
Nice job there by Aaliyah Edwards.
Pow working with Hillman. Left it short. Kone was there to defend. And now pushing. Kone attacking. Left that short as it popped out. 4 seconds to go here in the game. As the Dream will let it dribble out. And they're going to come away with this one 89-56, Christy.
Well, Atlanta coming into this game 3rd best in the WNBA.